Hi everyone, this is the Billiards Doctor here. So I'm going to tell you some tips for when you play the game of 8-ball. So the first tip is when you play the game of 8-ball, you want to work your way from one end of the table to the other. So if I were to play the game, let's say there were more stripes out here, like this, and some blockers, a solid, I ideally would want to work my way from this end to that end. I don't want to be going back and forth if I don't have to. So just to make it a little bit more obvious, let's say it's like this. I don't want to be like, make the 14, then make the 9, then make the 12, and make the 11, then make the 8. That's too much extra work. I don't need to be doing that. Best way to do this would be probably start with the 9, roll forward, use the 11 as the escape ball. Use the 11 to come down table now. Camera gets in the way. Is it in the way? It's in the way. My extension off. Put a little top right on this puppy. Comes down like that. Now this table is a piece of cake. Right? So, see how I worked my way from one end to the other. No, the camera's not making it. Anyways, point is, this is a very easy table if you do it that way. You know, if you're traveling up and down, that's not ideal. When you're playing 8-ball, you want minimal cue ball travel. Make things simple. You don't need to do fancy, crazy things. Make things simple. Another tip is take care of your trouble balls early. You know, if you're playing 8-ball and it's like this. This is your layout here, your solids. Like, don't make the 6. If you have ball in hand, don't make the 6 here and leave it like this. That's really dumb. You should take care of this. You know, get in there. You know, make the 7 ball, free it open, then take care of the rest. Like, take care of your trouble balls early. The worst thing that you can do is make all your balls and leave like 1 or 2 left. If you do that, your opponent has basically open table to just make all their balls really easily. There's no blockers, not difficult. So, you know, take care of your trouble balls early if you can. Be ideal. Like when I'm playing this game, I get ball in hand. I see like one ball that's like screaming at me that's in trouble, and you know that could be arguably the 10. The 10 has one pocket, so I would probably start with the 15 right here. I can even go 13 maybe. I can use the 13 to get down here. I'll probably leave the 13 as a safety net, but I'll make the 15, and I'll go with the 10. Of course, I got straight here, so this isn't ideal. I'll have to draw out of it. Go, and there you go. I messed up already, see? I think the 13 still goes right. Already went off of pattern. See, it still went, but it wasn't an ideal position. See, now I have a couple options. I can make the 12 and leave the 14 to get back to the 8, or I could take the 14 out now. I like taking the 14 out now. The way the angle is, it would go down table anyways, so 14. Now I gotta put special spin on this. Probably just do I don't know, maybe a little top right, just a tinge. Should be good. Not all too far. There you go. See, if I miss this, I'm in trouble because now the opponent's got all these solids just sitting there. I missed it. There you go. Yeah, I gave that game away. See, all these solids are just sitting there in the open. So that's an example of not focusing really, but where you gotta be smart about that. You know, if you don't think you can run out, then you should be playing safe because you cannot give your opponent a table like this. You will lose. Other tips to think about. After the break, it's very important which group you choose. Choose the group that has the least number of balls tied up. You know, don't pick a group that has 4 easy balls and 3 balls that are, you know, stuck together. That's not going to be an easy group to deal with, even though it looks easy for the first 4. That's not what really matters. A second tip that they often say is take the group that has the 8-ball tied up. You know, if you're playing, you know, and you're deciding between solids and stripes, and you see this 7-8 over here, and the 8 doesn't go anywhere. Let's say it's like this or something. 8 doesn't go anywhere, right? You got to take solids. Because it's very difficult for you to break this 8 out with the 12. Like you ideally should try to go for solids because the 7's taking the 8. So that's just like a couple of rules. for 8-ball. I'm trying to think of what else for rules that would be helpful. What other things that would be guidelines that would be helpful. Ideally, you want to take side pockets out first. So if you have balls that go in the side pockets, take them out early, because those side pockets are difficult. You know, with side pockets, you have a much more difficult time traveling with the cue ball. So if you go in the side pockets, you know, for example, if I want to make this 13, I can't get down here. I got to go all the way down and back. I got to put a lot of spin on this. I'll try to break up the 8 here, try to do 2 and 1 here, but this is really tricky. Oh, missed it. But see, I put a lot of juice on that in order to get down here. Nick the 3, like there's a lot of stuff going on. So take those out early, because then if I made that, I got the 14 as a backup. See that? Now I got the 14 next. If I would have taken the 14 first, I would have been in big trouble now. Oh, there you go, miss. The point is, they're tight pockets, by the way. Anyways, so you want to take out your trouble balls early if you can. Side pockets, take them out early too. What else? Like I said, the big thing, only run out if you know you can run out. You know, don't go for the run out if you don't think that you can run out. Other things, safeties. Use safeties, you know? Use safeties. Like if you got a great safety that I like is if your opponent is not very smart and they do what I just did earlier, you make all of it, you leave like one strike ball left. One of my favorite safety shots is like an object ball here, cue ball here. Like what do? You don't know what to do. Play a safety right behind the 1. Just hit the 1, pretty full, soft. He's in trouble. He's in jail. He can't get it. You gotta jump. This is a hard jump shot. It's distance, you got plus height. It's tricky. So, you know, things like that are good things to keep in mind, and you'll figure it out as you play more. Like you'll figure out more 8-ball you play, you know, you'll get a feel for like what needs to happen. I'll break out the 7 here, so I'll put a little right spin on this ball. And I missed it, you know. So there's all these different things that you can practice. But it's a really fun game. I mean, 8-ball is probably my personal favorite game. But yeah, so that's all I got for you. So this is the Billiards Doctor. Thanks for watching.